So Hudson, first of all, describe the Data Act for me. What would it do?
What would it do? The Data Act is an attempt to change the way that government spending is reported. Currently, federal agencies report their grants and their contracts to government-wide databases that feed the website usaspending.gov. usaspending.gov was created by the Federal Funding Accountability and Transparency Act, 3 times fast. The usaspending.gov has been plagued with accuracy problems and problems with completeness. And the reason for that is agencies' inability to get their IT systems to talk to each other. The Data Act requires to have all this information put on a single electronic platform that's publicly accessible and made bulk downloadable. We have high hopes for the legislation and for its impact. Eventually, it should be possible for citizens, watchdog groups, media, and even the appropriators in Congress to use all this spending data to judge whether government's working for them or not, to make better decisions about votes and to make better decisions about appropriations.
What role do you see CPAs playing in all this?
CPAs understand, or are beginning to understand, the power of structured data. CPAs are uniquely qualified to show decision makers that manual processes are unnecessary. CPAs have an advocacy role here, which I think probably isn't the usual role that CPAs or their organizations take. CPAs are to be commended for being impartial in most circumstances, business decisions, policy decisions. But in this case, the CPAs can be advocates for the accuracy and efficiency that structured data can bring. For this legislation, any disagreements aren't really partisan ones. The bill has bipartisan support in the House, and it was introduced by a Democrat in the Senate, and we've seen favorable signals from the White House. For example, on the same day as the bill was introduced in the House, President Obama signed an executive order setting up a government-wide body to investigate how best to expand the Recovery Board's reporting model to all government spending, which is exactly what the Data Act does. There aren't partisan disagreements here. There certainly are disagreements between reformers and bureaucrats, or optimists and pessimists. There is a crying need for accuracy and efficiency and accountability. Accuracy, efficiency, and accountability that we don't have now. And that structured data, and in particular, probably XBRL, represent the way to get there.